Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How about you?
I'm also good, alhamdulillah.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Just I'm not sure. Maybe I slept wrong or something. Yesterday morning after Fajr onwards, been having like upper back ache. Like वो बोलते हैं ना अकड़ जाती है बोल के पीठ. So something like
Mhm.
that. I'm not sure, but getting better now. It's much better than yesterday. But I don't know what happened. When I woke up, it was very difficult to even move slightly.
Have you tried stretching or stuff like that? Just
I
to
did. I
get
tried
a bit
stretching
relaxed.
and I did. First thing I did was a little bit of stretching and also I applied Volini spray.
Uh-huh.
But then yeah, yesterday it was there and gradually as the day passed and today it is much lower. It's still there a little bit. Those two, I don't, कुछ बोलता ना ये तो bones रहते so in those bones exactly.
अब
So
बायो के मेरे को याद नहीं है भाई बोन्स.
yeah, even I don't remember, but yeah, those
चलो
two were
inshallah, hopefully get well soon, inshallah.
inshallah.
And I was just wondering, I wanted to ask you, have you been checking your emails? Are your notifications on for at least your email or not?
They are on my tablet, but not on my phone, unfortunately. I need to open them,
So,
yes.
so you are not updated. You are so tech savvy and I don't know what all to say, everything you are, but you're not keeping your email notifications on. That just doesn't make sense, you know.
No,
It just
I
doesn't.
understand.
It's very difficult to fathom this, you know, like no words to uh,
No,
express this. Anyway, so tell me, give your take on this then.
no. Emails, phone calls, messages, SMS, these definitely need to be on. The thing is, I have that tendency whenever I install an app or something, it gives you that option, right? Turn on notifications karke. So I
Right.
always tell turn off kar. So I think in that doing those things for every app, I mistakenly did it for the email apps as well. Because I didn't do on my tablet. That's why whenever I take my tablet, I'll see email notifications. This is an email. And yes, definitely some of them will be important. After seeing that, I'll be like, "Arey
You
sir,
know,
I need to do something. करके."
there are so many Nigerian princes, Nigerian kings, they are open to sending millions of dollars to you in your spam folder. You can check, you should be updated with them.
Actually, I got
I
that
guess
on
you,
LinkedIn message once long back.
wow, on LinkedIn
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I got it on LinkedIn long back. I'm not sure if I got it maybe on an email as well, but it was through LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn profile was given.
Wow, that like it is so sketchy. Matlab, at least if it is coming on email on a spam, so you can understand, okay, your email might have been, from any organizations where you give, your consent for sharing the data. They
Right.
might have shared or something like that, and that's how they got your email. But LinkedIn is something, I haven't received yet any, spam kind of things, but
Okay.
that's a new one. That's
No, I
really a
think
new
it
one.
was it was long back. I believe it was even before Microsoft bought LinkedIn. So back then, I think they didn't
Okay.
have a very tight kind of a security. So probably because
Right.
of that reason.
Hmm. Okay, so the reason I was asking about the email because as we had discussed about the reunion, the
Yes.
Saudi Aramco reunion for expats.
Yeah.
I had received a couple of days back that they are sending the approvals
Okay.
for 2027. So you had mentioned I received the approval, and I was I was wondering, as you had applied, what's the status for yours? You might have received something.
No, I have received an approval as well. I
When did you
even
check it?
can. I checked it just before our meeting
Okay,
when you
okay,
actually with that. Yeah. So thank you for reminding me. But thing, yeah, definitely, it should be on for sure. At least for the important emails, the notification should be on and
right.
should know. And also, we can, I think, we can specify, कि, this particular sender's notification should be shown. तो अगर वैसा भी कर दिया तो at least the important ones we can know.
Right. मैं specifically क्या है, emails are something which you unknowingly give to people, and they might, even professional people, they might reach out to
Right,
you
right.
for something. And especially you are an architect, so you should, I think, in my view, you should be checking out. You might get any contracts or any um, work through email, and yeah,
Right.
if you're not checking the email, that may, just go to waste. So
No,
every
I check.
uh, every
Uh,
every line of communication should be open that is able to reach you and actively checked, I think.
yeah, no, I
it,
check
it takes a
my
bit of time.
official emails. Those are on, but definitely even personal ones should be on. At least the ones that are being used for professional purposes, if not the
Right,
sign-ups and stuff. So surely,
right.
I will certainly turn them on. Jazakallah.
I have specifically, kept my personal email for all my personal things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like this reunion is. So I wouldn't be using my professional email for this, right? So I'll be
Right, right.
using personal email. So and I keep it updated. I keep it. I mean, I keep checking it like every morning. Just go through the emails so that
Right.
you're not missing out on anything. Specifically, when you're here, you get updates about banks. You know,
Yes, yes.
uh, different things, your credit card payment dates or any, bills or stuff like that, any changes in those things. So it's very helpful in getting a reminder, I would say, and that keeps you on track and you never miss payments or you get penalties else. So it's helpful.
True.
बट आई
Absolutely.
अंडरस्टैंड इंडिया में थोड़ा डिफरेंट है इंडिया के, लेकिन आजकल इंडिया में भी व्हेन यू यूजिंग क्रेडिट कार्ड्स, because when I'm here and sometimes I use my Indian credit cards and I forget about the payment.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So, so they charge, even if you miss for 2 3 days, they charge a missed payment fee of about, I think it varies from bank to bank. ICICI
Right.
charges about 600 rupees. Access charges about 1,000 rupees. Even if your bill is 200 or 300 rupees, even if you do one transaction through Amazon and you miss the payment, credit card payment on that specific date, missed payment fee is put on.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
so those things are there. Anyway, so I was looking forward to, going. It is in April, I guess. I think
Uh-huh.
you,
Yes.
you should, highly, yeah, highly, I would recommend because I have been there earlier. I would suggest that, try it out, or if you can't make it, then any one of your family members who have been there can, really make use of it because the next one is after 10 years. The next
Oh,
one
okay.
will be in 2037. So
Okay.
it's way off. So just see if anybody can make use of it.
Inshallah, for sure. I will certainly ask, encourage, not ask, encourage. I've already asked. They said no. Now I need to encourage. मिलने जाओ करके.
Ha, yeah, yeah. And now you have got the invitation, approved invitation. So
Yes.
now the real thinking starts. You have enough time to think, and then you can
True.
take a final call. Because if you tell them if you're coming or not, uh, if you're coming, well and good. If you're not, then your spot can go to some other person who's waiting in line, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
So, because a lot of people receive rejections, like last time around, I was looking to go, but I initially received a rejection. And then some person or the other, some family, at the last moment, like around December 20th, December 25th, I received an email from the team that, we have an opening, and if you'd like to come in, go ahead and register. So we were actually just, for that year, we didn't go for a vacation or anything like that. So we were just looking to go, and immediately we did it, and we went in 2023. So that had happened. So if you're going, that's great. But if not, it will give an opportunity to someone else.
True, surely I will do that also. I'll let you know. Speaking of credit cards,
Um,
actually, I use Cred here, so it always gives me the update. I
mhm.
rarely see email updates. Cred itself, it keeps giving, and WhatsApp pay I keep receiving, not just from Cred, even from the banks. Your due date is such and such. And the thing is, once you pay for a couple of times, you are aware, okay, kaun si card ki kaun si date pe hai. So if you just keep that in mind, I
Right.
think it helps that way. But for updates, WhatsApp I always receive, and they keep giving every as soon as the statement is made, it is released. Cred gives an update, your statement is for this month has been released, karke. And then every few days, close as you get closer to the due date, it'll keep giving updates. So that is something
Right.
that keeps me in touch of that.
No, absolutely. The thing is, when you are, as I mentioned, I have separate phones.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and when you are busy in life, what happens is sometimes it just skips your mind. Even if you remember the dates, and one fine
Yes,
morning,
yes.
you just remember, oh, credit card, and then you check the date, and then you're like, oh, it has passed. So, वहां पे आपको लगता, even if you keep alarms or even if you have WhatsApp updates, sometimes it just skips your mind. I tried, I thought about automated payments. There is obviously an option of
Right.
that it
Yes.
directly, on the payment due date, it will directly debit the amount from your savings account.
Yes.
But the thing is, if you don't keep enough money in the account
Mm.
at that point of
Mm.
time, because as I mentioned, my Indian account is not that active. So whenever I need money, I just put in it. If I don't need it, it's just lying there. So
Right.
you have to be sure that you have, if you want to set up automated payments, then you have to make sure that once on the due date, the amount should be there. So that
Yes.
is an option, but it wasn't working for me. So I just kept, कि भाई, I'll just have to remember the date, keep some reminders,
True.
some notification on the phone, and that's how it's been working. But एक दो बार लग गया फटका वो, 500,
Yes.
1000 का. So है बस.
That
And
happens. Or nothing much. How's your summer going?
yeah, summer's been good. Soccer classes and stuff. But अब देखो, अब 17th August आ गया. Fall is about to begin. And I was just
Yes,
wondering
yes.
the other day, कि भाई, how short is the summer here? In May, it was half of May was raining, and it was just about 10 to 15 degrees and stuff like that. It wasn't summer in May. You can't tell that it was summer. Come June, it began to go into, it was consistently in double digits. It went above 20 and was around 25. So if you see that way, it's just June, July, and August. That's it. Out of the
Right.
12 months, it's just 3 months of summer.
Yeah,
क्योंकि
yeah.
आप देखेंगे just yesterday मैं जब बाहर निकला, the trees were shedding leaves. मतलब fall has already begun. मतलब
Yes.
आप
Right.
fall की झलक आ गई, Spring नहीं, fall बोलते हैं यहाँ पे. Fall क्योंकि पत्ते
Okay.
झड़ रहे. It is
Right,
fall.
right.
Spring comes in January. Spring is
Okay.
in Jan. It start not in Jan. I think it's in March. Yes.
All right, all right, all right.
December, Jan is winter. So that's what it is right now. अब fall बस शुरू होने वाला है. It's gonna begin, and you'll see in couple of months. अब September से around October end and November, beginning of November, you'll see all the trees all they'll shed all their leaves, as
Yes.
it will be empty. So just thinking about this, I was like, bhai, 3 months are very short in the entire year out of 12 months. Three
Yes.
months बहुत कम है. But anyway, this is how Toronto is. Toronto
Yeah.
and I think Canada as a whole, क्योंकि Canada में आप कहीं भी चले जाओ, you will receive snow. It might differ. Some places you have more, some places you have less. But
Yes.
unlike US, US में क्या है, you can find all weathers. If
Yes.
you are in the north, you'll get snow and you'll get cold weather. But if you go to the south, like Texas,
Mm.
Florida, these states, yeah, it's least expected that it'll snow, and you have summer throughout the year, good weather
Mm.
throughout the year.
Good weather.
So
Yes,
वैसा कोई यहाँ
absolutely.
पे कनाडा में वैसा कोई सिटी नहीं है ना स्टेट है कि जहाँ पे आप
Of course.
where you move and you will expect कि भाई throughout the year it will be good because it is in the north. So
Yes.
कहीं भी मूव हो जाओ आप throughout Canada, it's gonna be almost similar.
Right.
So that is one thing.
That's the reason I think a lot of our Desi people prefer Texas because of the weather. It's kind of similar to Indian. It's not too cold, snowy nahi hai, and then it's basically neutral across the year, and maybe summer, summer, more of neutral weather.
Yes, even if it is, winter is there, it will hover about 15 to 20. That
Exactly.
is pleasant, right? Especially
Yes.
for
Yes.
us desis, because
Mm.
we have lived in extreme weathers in India.
Yes.
Even if even if we lived in Middle East, many of us have lived desis in the earlier part of their life. So we have faced extreme weather. So when we are living in 15 to 20 degrees, we feel like this is the best weather in the world. This is the best of both worlds, right? It's not
Absolutely.
even
Yes.
extreme summer, no, not extreme winter. It's perfect. So that's what you're looking for actually to, a place to settle down, I would say. That's
Yes.
a perfect place.
And
Or
also in Sydney, Australia as well, the weather is very similar to India. So people even prefer there. But the weather is similar to India. Yani the temperatures are there. But I think rainy season is a pretty harsh over there because one of my cousins is there. Also, I think one of her brother-in-laws is that they might tell, rainy season jab aata. So sometimes it's pretty heavy, pretty harsh.
right. I haven't heard about rains that much, but
Okay.
ये तो श्योर है कि स्नो कभी सिडनी में तो नहीं हुई. आई गेस अदर स्टेट्स आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट, बट सिडनी आई हैवंट हर्ड कि भाई स्नो हो यहाँ पे. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट समर इज it is hot, it seems, and winter
Yes.
is probably around, if it goes low it will be about 10, 15, or even I guess in
Right.
single digit it might hover around. बट नथिंग
Right.
एक्सट्रीम कि भाई आप कनाडा के लेवल पे तो नहीं आ सकते आप
नहीं, नहीं, of course.
इन
Yeah.
कंपैरिजन टू कोल्ड वेदर, लेकिन
Yeah.
इट्स एज यू मेंशन वेदर के हिसाब से ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज प्रीटी गुड.
Yeah, yeah. People actually, a lot of our Desi people, they prefer that a lot because of the weather. Okay, we are used to that weather, so it is the same, similar to that.
Right, right. I think I was just telling that I have a couple of things in mind that we can discuss
Right.
in our next meeting. I think it will be interesting, and let's
Yes.
pack up for today.
Yeah, this was a calm kind of a discussion. Nothing too deep there. Any. Yeah, good thing.
All right.
चलो ठीक है.
चलो फिर. See you then. Allah Hafiz.
All right. Allah Hafiz.
Before you go, we've got a giveaway for you. Engage with us on both platforms for a higher chance of winning. Stay tuned and good luck.